All right, good evening, everyone. You ready to get started, Christopher?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, welcome everyone to our travel talk tonight. We're so happy to have AMResorts with us. I have to tell you, the high tomorrow here in Phoenix is in the mid 50s, and I think in Cancun, the high tomorrow is in the mid 80s. I know my feet are cold, and I would rather be in sunny, warm Mexico than in chilly Arizona. We don't normally say that here in Arizona, but it is quite cold here, and I think everyone would like to have warmer weather around them down in Mexico. So we're going to get started. My name is Noam Meppen. I'm with Expedia Cruises, and we're very fortunate to have Christopher Schuss from AMResorts joining us tonight. So if you want to just advance to the next slide. For those of you who don't know about Expedia, we're Expedia Cruises. We are a full-service travel agency in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're not just about cruises. We also sell and can manage your all-inclusive resort arrangements, motor coach tours, vacation packages, and all of the additional accessories and pieces that go along with an overseas trip or even domestic travel. We can help you in person. We can help you over the phone, over a Zoom call, over email, however you would like to work with us. We're more than happy to work with you in that way. If we go on to the next slide. We are located in Scottsdale, Arizona. We've been open for over 6 years. We're on Frank Lloyd Wright Boulevard. We have great online reviews from our past customers because we do a great job for them, and we're really with them throughout the process of planning their vacation. You can see our address and phone number there. It's our vision to be the greatest and best travel agency in the greater Phoenix market, and we strive to do that with every one of our customers. It is not just about me. I have a team of over 24 consultants, and they are here to be your advocates and advisors throughout your travel planning process. They're going to make sure you have an amazing experience. They're going to listen to all of your needs and wants and plan a great trip for you throughout the process. So now that I've done my little introduction, I'm going to pass it over to Christopher, and he's going to tell you about the beautiful resort properties that AMResort runs in Mexico and throughout the Caribbean. And I'll be back at the end to tell you about an offer we have for you guys. But with that, I'm going to pass it over to Christopher, and I'll see you all in a few minutes.
Thank you, Noam. So I'm going to go ahead and take myself off video real quick so you can focus on all the beautiful imagery that I am about to share with you all. So I am Christopher Schuss, as Noam mentioned, with AMResorts. I'm a business development manager handling the West Coast. And what I'd like to do today is just bring you, leave you with a little tickling of what we have to offer in all of the warm sun and beach island and beach destinations. So AMResorts is a beautiful collection of now approaching about 70 resorts in total. We have 8 brands under our umbrella, 6 of which I will mention for you today, which we are actively selling to the North American traveler with Zoetry, Secrets, Breathless, Dreams now, as well as Sunscape. We've curated all of our 70 resorts across these 6 different brands for you to basically help you find a more tailored resort fit to whatever travel style or experience you are seeking out. Now, one moment. Here you can see where we are located. So all of our beautiful resorts are all throughout the main resort areas across Mexico, from Los Cabos, Puerto Vallarta, Ixtapa, Acapulco, Huatulco, along the West Coast, but also heavy footprint in the Cancun, Yucatan Peninsula, with Riviera Maya, Cancun itself, Isla Mujeres. We are located across the sunny Caribbean with Jamaica, the Dominican Republic. We have also expanded recently into the further stretches of the Caribbean with 2 resorts now in Curacao, outside of the hurricane belt, a brand new resort soon to reopen in a brand new destination for us with St. Martin. I'm super excited about that. Also, we have a presence in Central America with Costa Rica and Panama. So if you're looking for, a little bit of a different destination to visit, you have those options with us as well. We are one of the fastest growing all-inclusive companies right now. So we have opened several of our new resorts in Europe with Spain. But what I'm going to be focused on today is what you see here in the larger portion of this map with Mexico, the Caribbean, and Latin America. We do pride ourselves in calling ourselves the vacation innovators. So we really, from our inception, we really changed the all-inclusive landscape with our first, second, third resort many years back. What we are all-inclusive, for lack of a better term, but we really pride ourselves again in elevating that all-inclusive experience. We really call our concepts endless privileges, unlimited luxury, and unlimited fun. And where we really elevate that whole experience is we do no wristbands. We find them sort of cheesy and tacky. All of our resorts are set on ideal beachfront settings, and I don't mean that in sort of a cheesy, cliched way, because obviously we are located in beach destinations, but we are situated on some of the most amazing beaches. One of our resorts is situated on Maroma Beach, which is in the Mexican Riviera Maya, which is a world-famous, world-renowned beach. We've recently opened up a brand new resort, Dreams Macau Beach, in the Dominican Republic, where Macau Beach is recognized by UNESCO as being one of the most beautiful beaches in the Caribbean. So I do mean that in every essence of the way. We have room service, complimentary, and not only complimentary, available 24 hours. So if you'd like your late night nachos, like I'm guilty of, you can certainly have that. Or to have your lazy mornings, you can have your pastries and coffees delivered to you. Again, this is supposed to be a very relaxing, luxurious experience for you to rejuvenate. We have amazing gourmet dining options. Typically, you'll find at our resorts one buffet and several different themed restaurants with an Italian, a Mexican, seafood, etc. Occasionally, you'll find some different inclusions as well with depending upon the destination, such as authentic jerk chicken shack in Jamaica, or a authentic Dominican outlet in the Dominican Republic. I know one of our resorts also has a Brazilian steakhouse, and we have no dining restrictions for any of the gourmet a la carte options. If you're staying 7 nights, you are not limited to the number of times you can dine at any of those options. So if you're on a short stay, what I like to do is do a dine around, have your drinks and appetizers at one, move along to your main course at another restaurant, and finish off with a lovely dessert at another one of our outlets. Again, with elevating that all-inclusive experience, we don't believe that anything should be watered down or cheapened. So we have premium beverages, international and domestically recognized brands. So you're not having to call for your Don Julio, your Grey Goose. These brands come sort of standard for you in your experience. Some amazing spas and treatments at one of our resorts. We have a spa pantry where you can custom make some of your own treatments and products. We have wait service not only at the traditional bars and restaurants, but we also cater to you down at the pool and beachside as well. And then our entertainment is always a notch above. We try to steer away from some of the more, generic acts, such as maybe, just a newlywed game or something like that. We have some really elaborate entertainment and shows put together. I saw one at our Secrets Acamal down in Mexico, where it was almost paralleled sort of the Beatles' Love Cirque du Soleil type act. So you'll see some really amazing things incorporated with the entertainment on your stay. So really what I want to show you and tease you with is all of our brand concepts. So again, we have about 70 resorts in total, over 50 with, looking at our expanse in Mexico and the Caribbean. No one resort is like another, but we do have the brand standards sort of help guide you to the concept and sort of resort experience you are looking to achieve. So that's what I'll share with you, is sort of what those brand concepts are. So that'll help guide you to the more tailored resort fit. So we'll start off with Zoetry. which is our highest level of luxury. And being seated as such, this is where we house our endless privileges, all-inclusive concept. So in addition to all of the amazing differences with our all-inclusive stay that I've already mentioned for you, in addition, we have provided for you with a stay at Zoetree, a welcome bottle of tequila or rum, depending upon the destination, laundry service included, minibar refreshed twice a day, maid service 3 times daily, fresh fruit, sparkling wine in your room daily. All of our Zoetree resorts are boutique. So the experience is very much focused around wellness, relaxation. I call them sanctuaries for the ultimate relaxation. If you're looking for an experience that's very exclusive, very one of a kind, you'll want to consider a stay at Zoetree. As an example, the resort featured here in this photo is one in the Riviera Maya. The owner of this resort has hand-chosen a lot of the artwork and decor throughout the resort from his travels around the world. There are no room numbers at this resort. All of the rooms are named after places the owner has personally been. So again, that's what I mean in a very exclusive, one-of-a-kind type experience. So it makes a great fit for honeymooners, spa getaways, anniversaries, very private, romantic, or if you're just looking to truly unwind and unplug from the world. We do have 4 resorts in the Zoetree line. All boutique, as I mentioned, largest being just at about 100 rooms, smallest being just 35 suites on the island of Isla Mujeres, featuring a private boat transfer over to the island, which makes a great experience all in its own. Looking at our other brands, we have 2 adult-only options. So I'm not sure if you knew that that was an option for you. We will start off with Secrets. Secrets being very much focused around adult romance, amazingly appointed suites, and unparalleled pampering and relaxation. You're going to have your elevated services and personalized attention to all of the facets throughout your stay. Also included with all of our resorts, you'll also find is non-motorized water sports. And then again, you have the nightly entertainment as well. Being that this resort is adults only, or this brand rather, resort brand is adults only, I mentioned it's a great, perfect pairing for couples, romantic getaways, but not only that, it will still make a great fit for girls getaway, a group of adult friends traveling together, etc. This is one of our largest brands with quite an expansive footprint throughout. So you'll see we have several throughout the main resort areas of Mexico, but also taking us into the Caribbean with Jamaica, the Dominican Republic, as well as Costa Rica. Our second adults only option with resorts is Breathless. As you can see from this photo here, the concept, although adults only, different from Secrets in that it's very entertainment focused. So we say this is a wonderful option for those socially sophisticated travelers looking for their fine curated cocktails, folks that are a lot more social, looking to mix and mingle with other guests on property, make new experiences that way. We have amazing trendy bars and restaurants and many themed activities and parties, daytime and nighttime. You'll find world famous DJs that come through our resorts with pool parties. We'll also have high-end fashion shows that take place. So very trendy, very hip, not just for the younger demographic, but for any travelers that are truly just young at heart and looking for an entertainment-filled experience with the unique concept. This is a wonderful resort stay for bachelorette parties, but also girls, similar to Secrets, but just with a little bit of a different angle. Great for girls' weekend getaways, milestone birthdays. Because of the unique concept, it's great for really any celebratory occasion, and wonderful for solo travelers as well if you're looking to travel by yourself, just because of all the wonderful themed activities. You'll make new friends on property that way. We do have 4 resorts in this line, taking us from Los Cabos all the way to the eastern Caribbean side of Mexico, into Jamaica and the Dominican Republic. Now we'll take a quick look at our family-friendly options. We'll start off with Dreams. Although this brand is family-friendly, you can still find a lot of your romantic inclusions, just depending on price point. The concept was really designed for couples and couples with children. So although it is great for those families, depending on the price point, like I mentioned, you are still able to come down if you are a couple, because you'll find a lot of the plush classic sort of decor and ambiance that a Secrets has to offer. Several of our Dreams resorts do also have adult-only sections or adult-only pool areas for you as well. We, again, similar to the Secrets brand, quite an extensive footprint throughout. So you'll see where we are located here with just about 15 resorts. We may have added 1 or 2 since this slide was last updated, but you can see the sizable presence with resort selection of Dreams. We will move along to Now, which we really call now our unidentical twin to Dreams, just sort of concept-wise, being that it is family-friendly, so there's a lot of overlap, depending what your travel style needs are, or what experience you're seeking, or budget you have in mind. You could honestly sort of consider resorts in the Now line or the Dreams line, but where Now sort of just differs in how we've really designed the concept is that you'll find a lot of our Now resorts are typically more modern in the decor and ambiance. They'll typically have a little bit more activity as well. And with the level of activity, it really allows, we've designed activities at most of our Now resorts to really allow all age groups to interact together. So, this makes a great fit for family reunions, multi-generational groups. So if you have grandparents, parents, and very young children all traveling together, this would make a great fit in that we are able to entertain all members of your family or group, as well as allow them to interact together. With Now, we do have 6 resorts in total. This is one of our newer brands. So you can see here with Puerto Vallarta, 2 down in the Cancun area, as well as a couple over in the Dominican Republic. And then I will finish off with our 6th and final brand of resorts with Sunscape, where we house our unlimited fun, all-inclusive concept. Sunscape resorts offer a little bit of a better price point. So you're going to find some attractive price points here. So if you are, on a limited budget, this may be an option for you. Where there may be some adjusted services and inclusions, but where you will still be able to take advantage of all of the elements that I mentioned in the beginning of my slide presentation with our elevated assertion to the all-inclusive stay. So not only, I don't want to focus so much on the price point in that it also makes a wonderful stay experience for any travelers or any of you with very young children. So we really try to design the resort, the stay, and experience to make the children feel like this vacation was planned and centered around them. So you'll find some really, really fun things incorporated into the resort, such as the ice cream push carts that you see featured here in this slide that will meander through the resort. We'll have water splash pads, water parks for the kids, Several of our Sunscape resorts have painted themed rooms. I know in Puerto Vallarta, we have some bunk bed themed family suites that have, you know, a space theme, a jungle theme, an underwater theme. So just really, really makes it fun for kids. So I say it is it makes a nice choice for mom and dad to find a resort stay where they don't have to worry about letting the kids be kids. We also have a red carpet step up check-in for the children with a cookie jar and milk for them. And then we have 6 locations for you to choose from there. So all the way from Puerto Vallarta, again, out to the further stretches of the Caribbean, as well as Curacao. So again, you may just consider this based on either price point or if you're traveling with very young children. One thing you may want to consider when looking at any of our resorts is that we do have an upgraded room category you may want to look at. In our core brands with Secrets, Dreams, and Now, we do call it Preferred Club. At our Breathless resorts, we call it Exhale Club. And at Sunscape, we do call it Sun Club, but the club word being the main point there, in that these are all sort of quote unquote a concierge level room category. What you'll find as the added benefit of reserving one of these categories is that you will have your rooms with preferential location. So typically closer to the beach, maybe closer to any of the dining options. You will have upgraded mini bars, you'll have upgraded bathroom amenities, but we also have a private either Preferred Club, Exhale Club, or Sun Club for you, where you will have a private check-in and check-out experience. In that club lounge, you will find a full bar where you'll have access to more array of your top shelf spirits and labels, as well as hors d'oeuvres served throughout the day as well. So you'll have some little morning noshes, as well as some afternoon delights and evening treats for you as well. And it also just gives you a nice little sanctuary to sort of retreat and unwind for yourself as well. In a recap, I love this slide because it sort of shows you, again, in a nutshell and in a recap, sort of all of our different brand product offerings and sort of where they range in price point and level wise. So again, you see Zoetry seated at our highest level of luxury. In the middle with our core, you have the Secrets and Breathless adults only options, Dreams and Now, for your families, or Dreams for your couples as well. And then Sunscape listed down at the bottom as a more affordable option for you. You know, to address any of your concerns around safety and sanitation during, you know, for traveling during this time, we have self-implemented and self-branded our protocols as Clean Complete Verification, which I will mention is also triply recognized by 3 international standards, POSI Check, Food Check, as well as Crystal. We really want to make you feel not only safe, but comfortable throughout your stay, all the way from check-in to check-out, with temperature checks, hand sanitation, sanitation stations upon check-in, the temperature checks every time you are stepping foot back onto the resort. All of our staff regularly test and screens for COVID-19 as well. We have sanitized and sealed rooms with individually sealed amenities and remote controls. We have a touchless check-in and check-out procedure, continual sanitation of the resort, the common facilities throughout the day, even special attention to the buffet in that it's regularly sanitized, and we have staff now serving guests and then serving utensils switched out every 20 minutes or so. And again, there's the sanitation stations throughout the resort, not just upon check-in and check-out. So if you have any, you know, if you have any specific questions as far as our protocols or any individual resorts. You can also reach out to Noam or any of his team members, but just for time's sake, I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what we are doing on property to help you feel safe and comfortable upon staying with us. Finishing off, I'll just mention a couple fabulous promotions that we have to entice you a little bit more to come down and take advantage. Right now, our big splash promotion is Seize Your Sunshine. So we have automatically loaded into the rates that Noam and his team have available for you, up to 40% off, plus some additional extras, such as $200 in resort coupons, as well as $50 spa credit per person for up to 2 per room for our adult only brands. And you have until February 24th to book into this promotion, and this covers travel pretty much through the end of the year at December 22nd. In lieu of the spa credit at any of our family-friendly brands, we are doing kids stay, play, and eat free. So you have this includes 1 complimentary child per paying adult, and the same booking and travel windows listed here. So with that, I just want to say thank you for letting me share a little bit about the AMResorts product offering with you. I will go ahead and now turn it back over to Noam.
Thank you so much, Christopher. I can tell you, I myself traveled to Puerto Vallarta in November. I stayed at Secrets Vallarta Bay. That's the picture you can see in my virtual background. And they did clean and sanitize. They took our temperatures when we entered into each food venue. And I will say there's a new policy that all the all-inclusives, including all the AMR properties, have put into place, that they're providing on-property return COVID testing, which is a requirement to come back to the US that started yesterday. So that's another thing that AMResorts is doing to help facilitate and provide you with the safest trip possible. So just to add on what Christopher mentioned, in addition to the 40% savings that are going on right now, we've arranged with Apple Vacations, which is a sister company to AMResorts. They're owned by the same Apple Leisure Group. We're going to give an additional $75 per reservation savings, and that booking window would go until February 10th, and that's for travel through July. So if you're thinking about traveling between now and the end of July, really good time to book, but now is a good time to book for any time in 2021. And any of our Expedia Cruises consultants can help you capture that additional savings and plan a great trip to any one of the AMResort properties that Christopher mentioned today. And if you want to just go on to the next slide, we do have some upcoming additional travel talks planned for the middle of February and then into March. We have a few with Princess Cruises on the 15th and 16th. And then on March 2nd, we're going to do our next land travel talk. That'll be focusing on Israel, the Holy Land, as well as Jordan and Egypt, and that'll be with Globus. And then in the middle of March, we're going to do a couple of additional talks with Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, one focusing on cruise travel, health and safety as the cruise lines plan to resume service, and then the Caribbean. But all of those are listed at cruiseshow.us, and you can RSVP. Those will be on Zoom, just like this one was, and you're more than welcome to attend any of those. And lastly, we have a drawing for a 3-night stay at a AMResort property in Mexico. We're going to look at the list of who attended and do a random drawing, and we'll let the winner know later this week. And we'll work with you to figure out which dates and destination works best for you, but we'll have a few different options to choose from in Mexico. So good luck to one of you who was on this presentation tonight, and we'll let you know in a couple of days who won. And lastly, we just want to say thank you for attending tonight. We're glad you're here, and we would love to help you with your travel plans in the future. So with that, I want to say thank you so much, Christopher, for coming and telling us about the wonderful properties in Mexico and the Caribbean. I want to thank all of our guests for attending tonight, and we will look forward to helping you with your future travel plans, whether it's a land travel trip to an all-inclusive, a cruise, or anything else. So with that, we'll say thank you, Christopher. You can end the broadcast, and thank you everyone for coming tonight. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Have a good evening.